as you all know, as I can spot, it works best for this. So, hi, Jaws Blake, as you all know, I got my Panda's Breakfast shirt on for the special occasion. I hope you're well. I've got my breakfast. Yes, very good, very nice. Got my iced coffee from some 7-Eleven that I wanted to make look a little nicer. So I got it going on there. I hope you're well. I'm setting up the IG one right now, so give me a moment, if you will, if you can. I'll do some cool filter stuff going on. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Painters. Breakfast. Oh yeah. These are always kind of the behind the scenes moments right now. Hola, galeras. Is that Jaws Blake? I hope you're well. Hope everything's going super, super sexy in your breakfast time. Yeah, just doing as I do, having a good time, chilling, etc., etc. Yeah, Spanish breakfast. That's what we do. So, today, very special. I got myself a concha, which some of you may not know what a concha is. A concha is like a. Hey, Dina. So I got my concha, which is like a Mexican kind of sweetbread. Avocado, tomato, some eggs, a little ketchup. I like that. A giant mug of iced coffee, which I did not make. This is actually just from 7-Eleven, but I wanted to come off a little more dignified than to have a giant 7-Eleven cup going on. Put that right there. And yeah, I'm gonna see what it looks like. I guess I'll try. Get from angles. Ooh, 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 ooh. Beautiful. Exquisite. Hello. Welcome to Panner's Breakfast. I had the weirdest exchange with somebody last weekend. It was the most kind of, as a painter with kind of a non-Anglo name, I guess is the best way I can think to describe it. I ran across this guy who wanted to know how to pronounce my name. I gave him one of my cards, and he was like, "Oh, you're a painter. You're a muralist. What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, cool." So I show him my things and whatnot, and he's like, "Oh, that's really great." And then, out of nowhere, he goes, "Cool. Well, how do you say your name?" And I'm like, "It's Joara." And he goes, "Joara?" And I go, "Well, without the pause. So, Joara." And he was like, "Joara?" And I was like, "I mean, kind of. You're kind of saying it, but you're kind of not." I was like, "There's like a ha noise there." And then he goes, "Is it like a nickname?" And I was like, "You just call me Jay. It's fine." He's like, "See, that's the problem. You're never gonna get anywhere if you're so quick to just kind of let people come up with like a name instead of what your name is." And I just look at him and I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm kind of already established, guys. So like, your theory's nice and all, in a rude way, but I'm already, via the idea of making it, I'm already doing that. So I appreciate the advice, but I'm good." And then he got offended that I wasn't trying to beat it into people's heads how to say my name. And I'm like, as long as you can Google it, I don't care. Tina goes, "I mean, I kind of said the same thing to you when you found out. When I found out you were letting me get away with calling you Jay. But Jay is a name that I have gone by since I was a little kid. So it's fine. I mean, I know you're talking to me. It is my name. It is an additional my name." But he was so like confrontational about it. I was like, dude, I'm sorry you can't say my name. That's your problem. It's not my problem. I know who you're talking to, so like, it's not a big issue for me in my life. Whether you can say my name or not say my name. But yeah, he was just like super offended by it. Because, whatever, like, it was just such a strange thing or whatever. Especially with his advice on, you're never really going to get anywhere as an artist if you do like whatever. And I was like, thanks, guy. I mean, I'm already there, but thank you. Melly, how's it going? Welcome to the shop. Welcome to the show. Let me see. Tina said, I wanted to pop on for a bit. I'm on the shoot, so I might have to go abruptly. Yeah, I know. You said you got the cool, like, thing. So, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm just happy to see people. It's very nice. Yeah, so that was just like this weird thing or whatever. But it was just kind of interesting to hear this guy's like hot take that he was getting angry about like my name and how I choose to be addressed or whatever. But it was just so strange. Particularly on the factor of like, yeah, he's saying all this stuff about like art and everything else, and I'm already, I'm a pretty established artist already. I mean, I've got murals in places and lots of paintings everywhere, and it's just interesting. Side note, for those who are asking, I made a shirt for the show. It's very meta. It's me looking at me through a mirror, looking at me. But yeah, it was just I don't know. I thought about it a while back. I was like, I should make like a shirt for the show. It's not for sale. This is just for me. I mean, if somebody wanted one, I guess I could kind of figure out how to set it up. But yeah, I just wanted to go for it. I felt like it was gonna be cool. It's very simple though. It's just a black shirt with the logo. But I like it. I love it for me also. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, so it's just very interesting how that kind of goes or whatever. How people are just strange. They get very confrontational. Particularly when they feel like they can't address something the way they want to address things. So for those who would like to know how to actually say my name, hey Justine, who want to know actually how to say my name, it's Ja, like Jow, Jaw. The A's got a crazy hat on it. Jow. Okay. Justine says her mom, my mother-in-law, wants that shirt. She thinks it's cool. That's awesome. I will work on that then. I will put it up so I can make more. I'm thinking about doing like the crayon shirts, like we were talking about before, where we like draw out the logo in like crayons, and then we iron it onto a shirt, and then I like print that, and then have that as like the logo. So it's like as like the thing. So it's like this really kind of artsy, kind of strange, whatever thing. I realized like later on, this could end up kind of being a strange thing that somebody puts on the internet, but that's okay. I'm confident in my funness. So, make it into a gift, people. Have a great time. We're just having a party here. It's all right. These are maracas. I don't know what you're talking about. Or chegares, as they were told to me as a child. And, yeah, but it's good. It's good. Oh, for those, since more people come in, I shall show you my breakfast for my painter's breakfast. My pintor's breakfast. Avocado, eggs, fried tomato, and a concha. A concha is like a Mexican sweetbread. So, all from the concha is from my 7-Eleven. I did not make sweetbread. And then a nice coffee and a glass mug to make it very fancy. But once again, I didn't make this. This is from 7-Eleven. Yeah, so I've got kind of a fun thing going on right now. I'm excited about the prospects today and recently. I've been working on a lot of like artwork pieces and stuff as of yet, so I want to show you some weird little stuff that I've been coming up with. Um, so I've been doing like kind of these, and I've been thinking about maybe making them into like some type of design and whatnot that I can use later. So it's kind of one of those things. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I really want to do something with them. I'm just not sure where and what it's going to be. So there you go. A little extra. Trying to see. Is there anything in here that I'm truly proud of? I like this one. It's really weird. So, hey, Freddie. Hola. But yeah. So, I've just been kind of just working and making stuff or whatever. It's interesting though. I was worried at first. The funny thing about it is like I'm not a vegan, and I say this all the time to people who say that, who try and go like, "Hey, that's not vegan." I'm not vegan, so I do eat eggs. I do. I do eat fish on occasion. I primarily eat vegan. It's just easier in a lot of ways, and it's not even on purpose really. It's just easier sometimes to just make stuff I can travel with that I don't have to worry about going bad quickly. So, I'll make my white bean avocado spiced up mush for a sandwich with lettuce and lettuce, tomato, and like avocado, and yeah, and that's just nice. So it makes me happy. So I made this last week. I don't know if I showed you guys last time. I made this one. So this one's fun. I like this one. I'm told it reminds people of like Tinkerbell or whatever. Let's see. Freddie says there are more than 3 types of vegan eggs. If you ever want to try it out, not encourage you to go vegan, just letting you know. Yeah, no, I try those. I have those sometimes. My wife eats, like meat, so it's easier sometimes to not have to worry about it. Maxie, hey bro. Max is my one of my best friends slash also my adopted child. So from me and my wife. So, but yeah, I do like just eggs a lot of times. Actually, I really like it. I think it tastes good, but it can be expensive though. So sometimes I go the opposite direction. I got hungry again. You got me hungry again. I'm coming in after breakfast. I got to start coming here after breakfast. I know. Arch nemesis, Max says. He says I'm his arch nemesis. That's too funny. The tofu scramble. The tofu scramble's good. I've had that one before actually. In the 80s, like I'm an 80s baby. In the 80s, like we used to do all these different types of things as like substitute foods. And it was just kind of this normal everyday act of just not eating anything other than veggie stuff. But it was so expensive though. You like it better than just egg. That's fair. I always laugh about people with like avocado toast and stuff. Jenna! Because they act like it's like a new trend that people came up with to eat like avocados for breakfast. Which, if you've ever lived in a country where avocados just grow, like people just do it. Show food. A lot of it's gone now. I just got my concha now. I know. Make some plátanos. Yeah, Purdy's got the right idea. Plátanos are always good. But I still got my sweetbread though. Mm. It's very good. I like to heat them up for like a little bit. Oh, um, yesterday was like the big Puerto Rican Day Parade. I got to watch a bunch of them. It was so beautiful. It was so wonderful. It reminds me of like going home. We used to always go and celebrate with like the big festivals and stuff. And it was just, oh, the food was so good. My mom and I would go, and it was just this amazing, just the best food. Just hanging out with some of the most fun people, and just really just enjoying ourselves. You know, it was one of those. It was unexplainable. If you've ever got to go to any type of festival for any Latino festivals, it was just where's the Christmas tree? In the other room, I'm in the studio today. I know, right? Next time. Next time. But yeah, it's just nice. I suggest if you ever get a chance to go, please go. Please go enjoy the festivals and the foods. And is that a mermaid? That is a mermaid. Yes, that is a mermaid. A giant paper cutout mermaid. Do you want me to show it to you? Would you like to see what it looks like? I can go get it. So I made this a long time ago. And it's a mermaid. A cutout mermaid. I painted it and cut it out and put it up and do all that stuff. It was one of those things where I just put that right back there. It's probably gonna fall off onto the ground, but and my head's in the way. We got it. We did it. We did it. Gimme mine. Now you want platanos? Justine says, dang, and now I want platanos. I mean, you can get platanos. It's not hard. We could all... One day we got to do like a live painters, like a live painters breakfast somewhere, and we'll make some food. I'll teach you how to make some of my favorite foods. The platanos. We can learn... I can teach you how to make mango. I can teach you how to make just all types of stuff. It'd be great. Just ship it and send it to me. Jenna wants that. Okay. I can do that. That's fair. You can have that. Painter's Kitchen. Justine's got good plans. Good ideas. Good plans. That's too funny. Painter's Kitchen is a great name. I like that. Jen says, I wasn't asking. I'm telling you to mail that to me. Gotcha. It's all full circle. Yeah. So today's plans are I have to paint stuff, and I have to paint a commission, which I have to work on. So little by little, because FedEx lost the last one. So I'm not so much going to redo it, but I'm going to make something very kind of nice to go with it. I always feel weird with my hair up in these photos. It just feels strange. So I gotta do that, and then I gotta do the podcast, the Painter Files podcast, which can be found everywhere and in all things the podcasty and everywhere. And I've got to, so I get that. For my patrons who get letters, I got some new letters. I got some new stuff to send out. So I'll do that. I gotta fill that out and then mail it off today. So I'll do that. It's a busy day, honestly. It's a pretty busy day. I don't know where my producers are right now. Producer Tom was walking around doing his kind of sexy walk that he likes to do. And producer Mochi was just kind of bouncing around for a couple minutes, but I think she has since retired to a lazier space for both of them to go completely horizontal with their feet in the air, type of thing. So that is the big plan. As you can see, I'm growing back out my beard because although I like Tiger Jwara, my Bollywood face, I like my mustache and my little thing, It makes me feel more kind of like, what's the word? Who am I thinking? What is his name? Don Quixote. And I always like the Don Quixote look. I think it looks cool. So I'm going back with that. Go shave it up, get it started, so that I might twirl it and be like a Wario villain. Let's see. I know you're shipping the mermaid to Jenna, says Justine, but can I get it tattooed on my body? Absolutely. I will happily design a tattoo for anyone. Please hit me up. I will make all types of stuff for you. I love making things for people to do stuff with. So, yeah. Como se dice? You're so strange. Oh, that's good too. All right, we can do all types of stuff. I'm all about making stuff for you wonderful and somewhat crazy individuals that I know. So please, yeah, come to me with your stuff. I love that. It makes me very happy that you would like to have my work on you. I think a lot of my work is very sweet and silly and whatnot, and it would be really nice if I could do that. Oh, so this is this weird hat that I made. Meg says, can I have you make a little notebook? Yeah, I could totally do that. That'd be great. So Kavu is like an unofficial sponsor of me from a long time ago. And one of the things I did back in the day was I took this hat and I made it real special. Yes. Yes, indeed, a little mustache on a gorilla person. So, I love these. These are always fun. I love doing stuff like this. So if you have like a hat or something you want me to do some cool stuff on, I can do that too. I just want to like get these things going. Like it's so nice. Also, this Wednesday is my 10-year wedding anniversary with my lovely wife. So please, if you can, wish me and Alec a happy anniversary. I've got a whole bunch of stuff for her. They're like little, like low-key stuff, but they're cool. So I think that'll be fun. Let me see. Jenna, I have some ideas. We will talk commissions. Also, I still have to get your wife to price me for the commission she's making me. Yes, indeed. Yes, that's fine. We can do that. That's cool. Let's see. Jenna, stop. Stop what? I'm just living this life. I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna do something meta. We're gonna take a picture of me doing this while you're doing things. Because I think it's just weird enough to be interesting. And it will be. That might actually be the thumbnail that we use for this. Yeah, so back to breakfast. I mean, what am I even doing here? I'm not eating food. In Max's question, I've been planning on doing like a notepad for a while now. I haven't had the opportunity to really sit down and work on it until recently. So I think I'm going to do something. I'm not sure what I'm going to have it look like though, because my artwork's kind of everywhere, all over the world. as far as like stuff that I make. So I don't know. I was there 10 years of you. That's true, Jenna. Jenna has known me probably the longest of anyone who's known me. Jenna and Tina have known me the longest. I want to say Jenna has probably known me the longest of all the people who know me in Maryland. It's kind of cool. And yet still wants to be my friend. Go figure. Bad decisions all around. No, I'm very happy. I feel very loved and very, very special. So, to all of those, thank you. A heartfelt thank you from Jaws Blake. Another weird object in my studio that I'm sure is very strange when people walk in is my tomahawk that I painted, my axe, and it's a little boobies, as people so nicely point out, and then nothing special there, but I rather love it. I always wanted to do it. I saw an artist, Macbeth, who's this French artist, who painted like all these like knives and stuff once, and I was like, I want to paint an axe, so I did, and that's how that happened. It's not that interesting of a story. I'm sorry. Let me see. I'm the sweetest. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Back at you. Y'all know too much about each other to end the friendship. Justine says, true. It's true. We've been there in the weirdest and most awkward moments of each other's lives. It is perfect. Let me see. Where is my friend with the 3 eyes? Jenna asks. Let us find. Now, everybody I know hates this thing except for me and Jenna. But I love him. So I picked this up years ago from like, he's got like crazy like real eyes and stuff and like teeth and everything. And he sits in my studio. And he's soft, but I love him. He doesn't have a name. He doesn't need one. When he tells me he has a name, then he'll have a name. But until that day comes, he will simply be as he is in existence. So yeah. Loco Moco, that's possibly his name. That's the name that's just come to mind. I will find him, and he will have a sister, says Jenna. I like it. I like it. It feels like a real and true plan. As I hoover this thing down. Tina says, I hate him. He loves you, though. You guys are best friends. You just don't know. That's horror movie shit. Says Justine. I don't think so. I think he's cute. I think he's fun. He's weird. I think it's the eyes. The eyes and the teeth are what typically get people. But I like him. So he's not going anywhere. Producer Tom likes him. But I was gonna mail you one, Tina. I was gonna mail you one. This thing is so big. It's so hard to eat. Put that to the side. Perfect. Jenna says cats steal souls, so that seems right. If you ever, cats are too lazy to keep a soul. That's the problem. They'll steal it, but then they just kind of discard it, like 3 steps later. I said that Oh, logo. So Logo Moco. Justine says it's just running behind you in a dark house late at night, chewing through your Achilles tendons. Maybe, maybe. Mine is my Achilles tendon in my left foot is actually stronger because I almost ripped it when I was a teenager, playing high school football. So, or on the soccer team, as it were. So I'm not too worried about it. I think I can take him. I feel like Mochi will probably kill him before anything else happens. I won't send you my new address. I'm moving. I understand that joke, Tina. That's perfect. That's perfect. I'll just have to write under the stairs specifically. Cats have earned my souls. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I think Justine is offering her soul to the producers of the show. Producer Mochi, producer Tom. I can't argue there. That's there's an honest truth to that. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do with the shirt, with the actual shirt is I'm gonna draw cartoons of producer Mochi and producer Tom at the very bottoms, kind of looking in like, and that'll be the special part of the shirt that kind of grabs and looks very like personable and silly. So I'm excited about that. Work is lame. Hang out with us. Uh, that is valid. Justine has points. Work is lame. Jen's got to go to work. You're supposed to be there in 2 minutes. Well, good luck with that. Love you too. Let me see. Justine says, producer Mochi, producer Tom have had my souls for a long time. I have other cats, as have other cats that meet me. That is fair. That is a fair statement. I mean, we really wouldn't have a choice either way. They're cats. They just take things. So that's how that works. That's how that all plays out. Uh, Normally I end the show when I finish food and I'm very full, but I'm gonna keep this rolling for a little while. See how it goes. Talk to me. Tell me things. Let me see if I can find one of the producers real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. Be right back. Producer Tom, hello. He's like, I don't want to be here. Okay. I'll put you back where you were. My little goblin boy and his way of doing and seeing things. I've been thinking of going axe throwing soon. That's cool. That could be fun just to. I've never really. I remember doing it for like Renaissance Festival, but I don't know. I don't know that I've ever really thought about doing it outside of that. Certain groups of people I wish not to hang out with. Let me see. Tina says you should get the producers walkies to attach to their collars. They don't wear collars. They're free range condo producers, so they don't wear collars. Axe throwing is fun. Rednecks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No. Axe throwing is fun. I don't know. I haven't. It's kind of like it's like paintball. Paintball is supposed to be really fun, but like I've just never. It's never really come to mind to me that like it's something I should be getting into. So I don't know. I don't know. We should have these antique butcher cleavers in the shop and keep jokingly calling them the theft deterrents. But I want it to not be a joke. That is fair, Justine. That is fair for the butcher shop. Slices, dices, and juliennes vegans in the area who are combative, which is strange. it's always kind of weird that the Tacoma Park vegans are combative. I don't understand that. Like, the whole point is to be like peaceful and like zen and chill, and they are the opposite of that, which is always kind of strange. But whatever's. Everybody's got to be who they are. You know, some people might catch five fingers. They keep fucking around. Yeah. I know I want to do something on the podcast today. I am not sure what that something will be. As vague as that sounds. But yeah, I definitely want to get some stuff going. I'm trying to figure out how I want to pull it off. A bunch of people asked me to do kind of like a outdoor recording. The problem is I have all this equipment in studio. So, I mean, I have my little fuzzy mic, this guy, which I spent way too much money on. So I can do that, but there is a certain level of trying to make it good. It's this weird thing I've tried to do for years with the podcast, which is like make it entertaining. It's a weird choice on my part, I know, because who cares? But I mean, I care, so there's that. I just want to kind of figure out the next. I'm fucking with filters right now. I just want to figure out like the next thing I want to do. There we go. With the podcast to really kind of move it up and forward. Tomorrow is Flag Day for those who care. I didn't know. Whose flag, I ask you? I have several flags that fall under me. So is it all the flags or just this one flag would be the question I would ask you. I'm sure it's just the one, as I'm being facetious and ridiculous. Yeah. I guess because I'm kind of rambling at this point, the show has reached the climax. So I will talk to you all later. I love you. Please listen to the podcast. It comes out, it'll come out later today. And it's all good. So, Penner out. Ciao. Bye. Wah, wah, wah. Cancel this. And now. And boop-a-doo. Send that off. And then also for you,